This is Jeff Williford with NCAA.com here with the Tufts Jumbos after they defeat Montclair State 5-2. Joining us is head coach Cheryl Milligan and pitcher Allison Fournier. First of all, Coach, very good win off a very good team. How are you feeling about that one?
Good. I mean, good. Obviously, anytime you get a win at the World Series, at the National Championship, it is a good day. However, we still are leaving a little too many runners on base, I think. We had some opportunities to really put some more points on the board, and I told the players after the game that having great at-bats in those situations that don't pan out are one thing, but I think we're having some pretty not our best at-bats in those situations, so that's something we'll be looking forward to doing a little more of.
How does it feel to be one of two remaining teams without a loss? It's got to put a lot of confidence in your girls, make you feel pretty good. I know there's a lot of softball left to be played, but how does that make you feel?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of softball left to be played against some very tough teams. We are trying to take it game by game, pitch by pitch. It's great to be undefeated at this point because it puts you kind of in a little bit in the driver's seat, but we know we've got to, continue to remain tough and vigilant and do all three parts of the game well. So,
Allison, let's go to you now. Now 25-0 on the season. People who may not have seen you pitch before may have seen this game the first time. How would you describe your style of pitching? Are you a power pitcher, finesse pitcher? You like to mix it in? Give the people some info.
It's definitely no secret that my go-to pitch is my rise ball, but I also think that I try to paint the corners, so to speak, so I try to keep the ball away from the bat as much as possible, and I also like to go to the curveball for that.
All right, let's move ahead into the game. Seventh inning got a little bit questionable there for you. I'm sure, Coach, you were biting your fingernails. Allison, what did Claire came out and said something to you? What did she say?
Well, actually, we both know the hitter that was up to the plate that for the last at-bat, so she was like, you can do this. This is like, just go out there and get her. You know you can do it. There
you go. Always a good teammate to encourage you like that. Coach, going back to the seventh, what were you thinking there? It felt like you probably had a pretty good lead. Brought Allison back in. What was going through your mind?
Yeah, I'll probably leave a little bit of that to the unknown, but I mean, we have a ton of faith in both Lauren, Lo, and Allison, and we certainly wanted to see Lo on the mound. She's had a fantastic year for us coming back this year from injury last year, and we need to get her some experience there because we've still got a long way to go in this tournament, and I think she knows that, our team knows that. She just, I think the game that was happening was not necessarily to her strengths, and we knew that going in, so we kind of knew that we were going to have a tight leash. And Allison always gives you a competitive game, no matter what's going on in the game, no matter who's at the plate. I think one of the things that Allison does, I think, well, besides her general competitiveness and unwillingness to be beat, is that she has a very good sense of where to put a pitch. When we call a pitch to a spot, she has a very good sense of the inch in, out, up, or down that ball needs to be. Doesn't always go there, but that's, she always kind of knows where that pitch needs to be to get that swing through, and so we see her really modulate a spot very, very well, which is, I think, just part of her competitive nature. So.
Not just the talent, but also the kind of the brains and the thoughtfulness to go with it, Allison. Allison, let me ask you a question that's on everyone's minds. The uniforms. Pretty sweet uniforms, brown, baby blue. Are you a fan of the brown stirrups? I love those.
Definitely. I think our whole team is all for the stirrups over the socks.
Now, do y'all have like an alternative uniform where it's just all brown?
We have blue stirrups as well, but it's all stirrups.
Sounds good. Well, if you folks at home want to follow the Jumbos, see what they're wearing on Sunday at 2:30 against either ETBU or UW Whitewater, you can do so at ncaa.com. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.